All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever time you will be watching this video. You know, the things that Africans be saying about foundational Black Americans is really getting out of hand. But I have a short clip of this one brother. He goes by the name of Mac MACCX Red, and I pretty much agree with the majority of the stuff he says, but there's one thing I didn't agree with him on. But I'm gonna let y'all check out the clip first before I go any further, okay?
Dear Africans and African Americans diaspora, specifically to Nigerians that are the cousins of African Americans, first cousins. In fact, a big chunk of the American black population is of Nigerian descent, Yoruba and Igbo and Fulanis. The other day, and I happen to have traveled all across Africa, so I know the languages. There was a Nigerian here in Kansas City who looked at me and was listening to myself and another African American speaking, and he directed us. He says, "Oh, those are just Akatas, Akatas, Akatas in plural, Akata for one person." The word Akata is very, very demeaning. It means we are cotton pickers and we're just a bunch of stupid idiots, wild animals. Cotton pickers and animals. That's the way it can be interpreted from the Yoruba language, and there's also a derivative from the Igbo language, the name Akata. It's widely used by many racist idiots, descendant of the chiefs that sold African American descents and Africans in the diaspora into slavery. I'm going to tell you something to all you guys. You better quit that goddamn shit. You're not going to get away with it. Period. I confronted those people. We confronted them, myself and my buddy, and we put them right against the corner. And I says, we know what that is. I said, consider yourself lucky this time, but it won't happen to you next time. And I made it a point today to spread that words. Do not tolerate the word Akata, directed to you African Americans. You are not cotton pickers and you are not wild animals. And I want to make perfectly clear to Nigerians or to any other West Africans, don't try that shit, brother, because there's going to be some real problems for you. We are pissed off. You idiots, not all of you, but I'm talking to guys that are utilizing those words, need to realize. Go to Accra, Ghana. Go to the castle where our ancestors were forced to sleep in manure, in chains, dragged across the ocean, died on the way. And you disrespecting us? You're the ones that sold us for coms? Brushes, mirrors from Europeans and silk from Asia. Shame on you. Don't even try that shit anymore, brother, because we understand your language now. Many of us have traveled to West Africa. We understand what the real story is, and you better start doing the same thing, brother, because you ain't getting away with that. There's going to be some serious consequences. Trust me. We ain't taking that goddamn shit anymore. Remember that. Do not utilize that word Akata to describe us. You are here because African American marched, died, were thrown in jail, bitten by dogs, died in the field. F you. Don't ever use the word Akata again.
Now, since you've seen that, you know, they have a lot of nerve. I mean, Africans per se, they have a lot of nerve talking all that shit about foundational Black Americans. You Negroes need to be reminded that it was you that sold our ancestors into slavery. That's how we got over here, you know. And if you had it so great over there in Africa, then why the fuck are you over here? Why in the fuck are you over here? You're a bunch of fucking fleers is what you are. That's what you do. And you want to call somebody an Akata, which is a wild animal or whatever, right? And cotton pickers, if anybody's the wild fucking animal, is you. You're over there brutalizing your own fucking people over there in Africa. And like I said before I forget, I agree with everything Mac X Red said about one thing. Those people are not my family. They are not my family, okay? They're not. But other than that, I agree with almost everything that brother said. 90% of it I did agree with. But except that part. Those people, they're no relation to me. Anytime when you sell your own people into slavery for fucking rum and guns and shit, you know, it is what it is. And personally, besides America owing black people reparations, you owe us reparations too. But like I said, if anybody's the true barbarians, it's you. You over there beheading your own fucking people over there, sexually mutilating young girls and women over there, okay, cutting off their fucking clitorises and all that. So who's the wild animal here? It's you. And if you had it so good over there in Africa, then why are you here? If anything, you let white people and Chinese people come over there colonizing your habitat or whatever, your country. So you shouldn't come over here and try to look down on us when you're the ones that did your own people in. See, this is why a lot of times I don't believe in that Pan-Africanism shit. I don't believe in it. Y'all keep on listening to your Prince of Pan-Africanism. Because if you think about it, if you really do your study, those people do not even practice that bullshit. It's mainly foundational black Americans. But I'm not one of them. I'm not a supporter of Pan-Africanism. You know, a lot of this is our fault because you can't invite everybody to the fucking cookout. You can't do it. You cannot invite everybody to the fucking cookout. And this is where we get screwed. Just like with our music, just like you got fucking Fat Joe and Busta Rhymes talking about they're the originators of hip hop and rap. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, you know. And then you want to say that we don't have a culture, motherfucker. You coming over here taking what we started, okay? So let's not go there. But black people, we got to start looking out for us. I'm talking about foundational black Americans. We got to start doing for us. Stop putting on the cape and caping for these people. Because they're only here for one thing, to get a fucking bag. And when are they out there? Are Hispanics out there talking for you? No, they're talking against you. So keep that in mind, people. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm DJ Perry D of DJ PD News, and y'all take care.